Okay, I'm going to see if I can show you how we put hair on a doll. Let's see if I can keep myself up there. I have my scrap pile, and I usually pick out two pieces that are about the same width. You can always be trimmed, that one's longer. Then I fold them in half, and I take them to the doll, and I lay it down overlapping the other one just a bit. I'm using quilting thread, so it stays longer, but quilting thread likes to do its own thing sometimes. If it's stuck, it's super thick, but it doesn't break as easy when I'm trying to pull it through. So each piece will get about 3 to 4 stitches. So I needed 3 stitches. 3 stitches. And then I go, and then I pick out another piece that is different from the other ones, so the hair is different all around. So we're going to cut it. Fold it in half again, and stick it through, overlap it a little bit. And I'm doing the very first row of this doll's head. I usually do it right on the seam. I'll show you in 1 second. I do the stitch a little after and a little before it, so the hair looks like it's before the seam, so you can't see the seam at all. You can see the seam, it's right on top of it. So I'll pick out another one, and I try to keep the front part of a doll. Like this one has black hair with other colors mixed in, and for the first layer I try to keep it all black or not so crazy, and then I will put the other like wilder prints in the back. Make sure it stays lined up. Pull it nice and tight. And you can see how this can takes me, a doll this size will probably take about 3 hours. 3 hours to put all of this is this doll Jordan, so it takes about 3 hours to put a hair on. It probably takes the most time picking out the pieces and getting them on there right. Yeah, I messed up drawing her face, so the back of her head where her hair is going is where the mistake is, and this is the face better. And I'll finish doing this row for this video because I'm not going to record 2 hours worth of videos for you guys. That'd be way too long. But I like all of my hair like totally different. Like, look how small these pieces. These are just the little scraps. And what I like about this hair is I can always go back and trim it if I have, like, you'll see, watch, because this one's kind of long. We'll see what happens. I'll probably trim this a little shorter. See how much longer that one is? You can always give it a haircut and make it all even. Should sit up. See? There. I always put this on first, I don't know why, just so I don't have to fight with it and it goes where I want it to go. And they always overlap a bit. And as far as I know, I created this. I haven't seen anybody else do this on a doll. And I think that's one of the reasons why my dolls are different than everybody else's, because their hair can be anything. I have a few dolls that are rainbowed. Their hair is all different colors. Ugh. Sorry for my allergies are bothering me today. And this is a fatter piece that's going to take more stitches. Ah, sliding away. It's really not easy to do on top of the laptop, but I don't have a video camera, so, or somebody to take the video for me. So we're going to do it this way. See, and it's been almost 10 minutes and I've only gotten half of the front done. So I wish you could see all the pieces that I have. It's not an easy choice. I have some zebra. You hear my children running? Oh, I poked myself. Sorry about that. Her bum hit the stop recording switch. Hopefully I can get this side done a little more quicker. Because once I get going, sometimes I can get going a lot faster and get a rhythm going. I keep poking myself with the needle too. It hurts. Alright. Probably like 3, 4 more down the side. And we should be done. And do a nice one. And I like the braid. I actually leave them pretty natural. Pull it tight. She's got a little bump in her head over here. Alright.
I don't know what the noise is.
Polka dots. And kind of black. It's not the same size. We'll trim it. Hopefully I have enough thread so I don't have to redo it. Alright. You should get in there. Alright. These ones are super low. Oops. That was smart. I did it back on the wrong side. Let's see if I can get it out. Or if I just have to cut it off. Usually I can get them right out. The needle's thick. Oops, I cut my needle off. Hold on. Oh man. Well, I guess that's it for a minute. I gotta go find a new needle because I cut mine off.
What, are you doing a video again?
Yep. Alright.
Video?
I found my needle. And since I broke my thread, I have to re-thread. Alright. Let's try it again. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to start it the same spot I left it. And since I cut that pretty good, I can't use those.
I do need it.
And 2 more. Let's see if I can get them on the right side this time.
Where is it? This one?
Okay. So I got this one on here.
What else do I need? I need.
It's really hard to get around the around the edge of the because it turns. And I think I only probably need 2 more pieces to be done. Stop. You're touching the mouse. Alright. Falling all over the place. Her legs are pulling her down. I'm trying to sew this backwards so you can see it. Let's see how far we have to go to line it up to the other one. Let's see. You see the gotta line it up where it is. So she'll be even. Even Steven. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. One black and another black with some glitter, sparkly.
This one has gold.
Alright, so this should line up. Make sure it lines up. If not, I will cut it. Yeah, should be good. We'll put this one, last one on, tie it up, and see how she looks so I can start the next row. Oop, stuck on her arm. Tie it off. Tie it a couple times so it doesn't fall out. And then I'll stick it through so there's a nice tail.
Wire.
Got it? Her hair is gonna be nice and long. I'll probably cut the, see the difference? I could probably cut this one right here a little bit because it's touching her shoulder, and that's something that I don't really like. Let's see, this one's a little long. And this one, let's see. I'm gonna leave the front one long. And you see her first row? And to start the second row, I'll just show you how I started. I won't show you the whole thing. I get it super close to the other row, like almost on top of it. Find my needle.
I'm too sparkly.
They're too sparkly. I'm not sure it's close enough. you don't get it close enough, you'll see the scalp. You hear my watching Harry Potter.
What?
And yeah, somebody is screaming. The girl screaming in Harry Potter?
Girl.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. So you see how close it is. You can barely see any whites in there. And then when it comes up, you see. And I do this around all the way 3 or 4 times.
You got 3 and 4.
And then I will only do the half, the half, the half, and then I'll go straight across so the hair will hang nicely. I'll have to show you that later. I'll add it to the video.
Yes.
Alright? So we'll see you then.
Wait till she's done.
Okay. So I have done 3 rows so far, and I decided that it's time to do it the other way. So I'll show you how I do that. Kind of pick a spot like further up here to do some rows, and I'll do half a corner, and then I will start doing across so the hair falls backwards and not, it just makes it look nicer in the back. It doesn't make it look so rounded, because I'll show you 1 second. Hold on, let me sew this down. For some reason my needle, if you can see that, it's probably gonna break. It's crooked. You see how it just doesn't fall downwards, it just stays like this. So I like to have some of it hanging down. So I'll finish up these 2 little rows and show you in 1 second how I finish it. Okay, so I finished the rows, and now, because when I do that I end up with a gap here, you see the gap that's going to go straight down. So I usually cut a really thin piece to get it up in there, and this is the most difficult part because it doesn't it's a real tiny space to work in. See over here, it's tiny. It's less than ½ an inch right there. So I'm going to make a couple of those on each side, and then I will work my way along the bottom until I get to line up to the corners of the front part of the hair. I'll show you 1 second. I will go all the way down to go across to here. And need another small, thin piece. That was pretty good. Put these 2 together. Alright. This one will fit right over there, just so there's no where my needle go. No spots. Scratching my nail all up. It looks like the way this one's set, I could probably just run it straight across to the other side. But I'm a lot of thread, so I'm gonna cut this off. Cut it off. Meanie bit you? Tell him to stop. That's not nice. No screaming. I should probably put the little tiny one up in the other corner before I go across. Let's put this one. I'll cut it in half. My scissors need sharpening. Oh, I think it needs to even be smaller.
What does?
So we'll fit right here in this little corner right there. Let's see if I can get it in here. This side actually looks bigger than the other side. Let's see if I can do it.
I need that dress. Oops.
Poke myself again. You only came down with one shoe on.
No, she didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, she didn't. Fell off. Where did it go? It's right there. Fabric. One shoe. Let me go with small foot.
Get in that tiny little space.
Yeah, doing the back of her head.
Yes. Oh.
We have to stop
I
doing
made it that far without snapping it. It's pretty good. I constantly
Can I watch
break
something else?
these. It's not over yet, Nana. Probably a little tiny piece of piece. Alright, so I am going to that's nicer. Let me do music out. Oops. Fell down.
Drop Dolly.
Let's see.
Dolly down.
I'm gonna start it here. And it's really, this is the harder part, trying to get to the camera.
Here's on the camera.
The camera's not wanting to work. It's harder to
Looks like a clown.
get, because it's flat. You gotta really push it up and under.
Needle.
Maybe you can see which one is it. So my fingernails usually end up getting all cut up from pushing the needles onto my nail so I can grab it. So that's the only way I figured out how to do it in a tight spot.
Mommy, I know how to do it in a different tight spot. In the line.
Okay. Here. It's not going in there very well. I'll do one more in here, and then I'll finish going across the back, and then what I'll do is if there's any spots, which doesn't look like there's going to be any empty spots, I would go back and fill it in with a small piece. But we'll do one more piece.
Okay. What?
Bust the fingernail, probably. Let's see what happens with this one. It's too big. It's not gonna. You have to cut it down just a smidge so it's not. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just fit there. Tie it off my short little thread here.
I'm going somewhere else. How do we go? Stop. Just here.
Alright, so now I gotta go all the way across the bottom, and I'll be back in a few minutes with that. Okay, so I am on the very last piece, and Jordan will be done. And then I will show you her or him. It is either a boy or a girl. To get this last stitch in this little tiny corner down here. Oh. Okay, let's tie it off, and then we'll shake her hair out and see what it looks like. Ready? Shake, 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 shake. See? Shake, 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 shake. Okay. I have to close over here. This one will has a shirt. Pants. Pants. Snaps. Look at this little tiny shirt. Need a tiny shirt. And so tiny overalls. These are like my most favorite thing I've ever made. They are the sweetest thing. Tuck the shirt in. Snap it up. Snap. Oops, I crisscrossed them, but sorry. Snap the overalls on. This is Jordan. And Jordan is got some bad lighting in here. Wish you could see it better. Oh, there we go. Jordan is either a boy or a girl. It's boys who like to wear pink. Got some pink overalls, or it could be a girl. Either way. So,
Cutie.
see you later.
Cutie.